Hey, my name is Jessie and I am here with BCAM Apparel to give you a quick movement flow for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We're going to be doing a little bit of strengthening, a little bit of stretching, all on your mat. You don't need any other equipment at all. So roll out your mat, get comfortable, grab water whenever you need it, so have your water bottle nearby, and let's get started. We're gonna start on a plank. So you can decide on your plank whether you'd like to be up on your wrists like this, or whether you'd like to be on your forearms like this. So depending on how your wrist and your low back feels, maybe coming down on your forearms is better for you today. So you go ahead and take that option for you. You also can bend the knees, have your knees touch the ground, and point your toes towards the sky if that feels better for your low back. Just be mindful that we're not dipping into your spine like this. Hug your belly button up towards the ceiling, lift your chest to the sky, and look at the space around your hands, not around your toes, keeping the neck long. We're gonna feel the whole body warm up here really quickly, your shoulders stabilizing you, your core hugging in towards your spine, your legs activating, so engaging through those glutes, stretching behind those knees if those toes are tucked. Take a deep breath in through the nose, take a deep sigh out through the mouth. Yes, hugging all your muscles in towards your core. You're gonna give me 3 more, 2 more, 1 more, and release. As we release, bring your heels towards the ground, bring your hips towards the sky. We're gonna come into a downward facing dog here. Actively reach your heels towards the ground as you let your head dangle down. Take a deep breath in here as you lengthen the back body. As you sigh out, root your left heel to the ground, reach your right leg up to the sky. You can flex your foot or you can point the leg, it's up to you. We're gonna pulse that leg up an inch, opening into those hips. Here, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. We are going for 4 more, 3 more, and 2. We're gonna take that same right leg, we're gonna bend that knee and thread it through your body, placing it in front of you into a pigeon stretch. Go ahead and release the left toe behind you, good. And then from here you can decide if you wanna stay upright, or if your low back's feeling a little tight, you have the option of coming down on your forearm and lengthening your body down on the ground like this. I like to rest my chin on my hands like this so that I'm not dropping my head. You do what feels right. We're opening into the space of the glutes. Take a deep breath in, sigh it out. Nice. You're gonna walk your body nice and tall here. Swing your left leg all the way around your body until it's in front of you. Plant that left foot to the outside of that right thigh. Sitting tall, hugging your left knee, look over your left shoulder. We have a spinal twist here. Let's make sure we sit tall. Try not to round into that upper back or low spine. Softening into the shoulders. Deep breath in. Sigh it out. And then we're gonna come into a butterfly position. Soles of the feet together, knees wide, hinge forward at the hips. Bring your body forward, soften your shoulders, drop your head. Good, give your head a little shake, no. A little nod, yes. Maybe open and close your mouth and your jaw a couple of times to release any tension within the face. Good, finding opening that into the hips. And then take a deep breath in as you exhale, round and roll up. Plant your feet on the ground, reach your arms in front of you, gently roll your spine all the way down on the mat onto the floor. Good, once you're there, hands by your side, walk your heels in until they're directly underneath your knees. Draw your heels into the ground, hug your belly button towards the spine. Exhale, lift your hips up. Inhale, lower your hips down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. So coming into glute bridges, you're gonna wake up and activate your bum muscles and your hamstring muscles here, lengthening into the spine. So as we lift and lower the hips, noticing we're not arching the back, we're leading this movement with the hips, really drawing the heels into the ground and the knees point up to the sky. So noticing that the knees aren't wobbling side to side. The more we draw your heels down, like what I'm doing, I'm almost basically lifting my toes off the mat, the more you're gonna activate into the glutes and the hamstrings. So we're gonna come into this with your breath. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. If you want a bit more of a challenge, reach your arms up to the ceiling. Taking your hands off of the floor is gonna add a bit more of a stability and core engagement factor here. If you're looking for something in between, not quite hands on the ground, but not quite hands to the sky, elbows touch the mat, fingertips reach to the sky. Yes, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Now give me 4 more here. Find a slight chin tuck, lengthen the back of the neck. And in 2, we're gonna hold that next one up. We're gonna come into a little tiny pulse, little tiny pulse. Yes, there we go. So we feel that heat, we feel that burn, we feel that engagement in the back, bum, and hamstrings. Keep going. It's just a down, up, soft movement here. Don't rush it. 8, 7, good. 6, 5, in 4, in 3. We're gonna lower the hips. We're gonna hug the knees in for a quick release. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Rock your body forward and back until you gain enough momentum to sit up tall. And we're gonna come back into your plank right away and come into your second set. So palms planted on the ground, shoulders over wrists, toes tucked, heels reaching back behind you. And we're gonna lower those hips down until they're about shoulder height. Options here for knees on the mat or for forearms on the mat. Those options are always here for you. Make sure you get yourself the challenge that feels right in your body. So my challenge is going to be different from your challenge. We're working with our body within our range, and we're going to feel that heat. We're going to feel that burn. Try not to sink into your shoulders like this. Reach your chest up to the sky, good, and then lengthen into the back of the legs. Engage the glutes. Hug the core up to the ceiling. Look between your hands, not between your toes. Give me 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Downward facing dog, nice work. Stretch it back, take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. And if it feels good, you can pedal out into your legs and your knees, bending 1 knee at a time. And now to stretch the other side, we're gonna reach your right heel to the ground, lengthen your left leg up to the sky, flex or point that foot, pulse it up, pulse it up. Yes, keep planting your palms. Keep making sure you're not leaning to one side, but we have even weight across all 3 points of contact on the mat. 4, 3, 2, go ahead and bend that left knee, thread it forward. We're gonna come into your pigeon stretch, release the back toes, lengthen and sit up tall. Your option is to stay tall, or your option is to hinge forward. Maybe elbows on the ground, maybe chin resting on your hands. See if you can soften into the shoulders, give your hips a little wiggle. Notice that we're not tensing into that hip. And then release your toes. We might be scrunching your toes without realizing that we're bringing tension there. Nice. Deep breath in, sigh it out. Lengthen your body tall. Sweep your leg all the way around you until it's in front and across that left thigh. Both sit bones touch the ground. Hug your right knee, look over your right shoulder. Maybe that right hand can even reach back behind you, but make sure we sit up tall here. Yes, keep looking over your right shoulder. Deep breath in. Yes, sigh it out. Never forgetting to take those deep breaths. We're gonna find that butterfly position, soles of the feet together, knees wide, hinging forward here. Let your elbows rest, let your shoulders drop. Good. And then from here, we roll up nice and tall. And again, feet planted on the ground, arms reaching forward. We're gonna slowly round through the spine. Bring yourself down onto the mat. Please bring your feet up to a tabletop position. So that's knees over top of your thighs. You can again bring your hands onto your abdomen to feel that engagement. Make sure your low back's touching the ground. You're gonna extend one leg forward, breathe in, exhale, draw back. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, draw the leg in. Every time you draw the leg in, just make sure it comes back to your 90-degree angle. Knee over knee over hip. Try not to let the thigh come too close towards your chest. So when that thigh comes too close towards your chest, we're losing that core engagement, that pelvic floor muscle. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. Try not to arch your back as you do this. If you're finding that you're arching your back, your legs are dropping probably a little too low. Good, side chin tuck, long back of the neck. Almost there for 2 and for 1. Hold the legs up here. Bring your hands to your thighs. Press your hands into your thighs as you press your thighs into your hands. So creating that gentle internal resistance here. If you want a bit more, curl up. Shoulder blades come off the ground for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Release. Stretch your legs out long. Reach your arms overhead. Take a deep breath in. As you sigh out, soften your body, soften your arms. Nice work. We're gonna roll over onto your side until we come onto all fours. So onto your hands and knees, come into a child's
pose. Hips to heels, chest forward, head rests on the ground. Option for your hands to reach forward, or if it feels better for your shoulders to bring your elbows nice and close to you, you can do this. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, push yourself off of the ground.
Sitting up nice and tall, wiggle out your shoulders, wiggle out your neck and your head. And you are all done your quick movement flow. Thank you so much.